Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
A tight end in motion now. On the ground, this is Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
1st down run here by Henry, and when he signed with the Ravens this offseason, I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the 2 of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
In motion comes Andrews. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. Now he'll run it. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. but sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers, touchdown Baltimore.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A give left side, here's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the 5-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Again, it'll be Henry. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal for Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Nix.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Second down. Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Play action now. Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the tight end, likely. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
In motion comes Andrews. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. On play action, here's Jackson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. They'll go play action with Nix. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he takes off. A gain there of 21. First down, Broncos.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Mims sent in motion here. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught, and he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
3rd and short, Jackson. Open man, right side, he's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This one complete to Bateman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and long for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Mims sent in motion here. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Throwing is Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here comes second down. Throwing. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's second down. Now Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This a potential game winner. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This one he's gotta have. Got the distance, and it's good! He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.